Okay, now we come to questions number 8. If you look at these questions, it's quite basic questions, not much adjustment. Okay, from the details here, not much adjustment, only two things. And in this question, if you look at here, they actually tell you that they have purchased this, their fair value of consideration, and total number of shares they purchase is 20,000, but the total number of shares that you have is 25. So in terms of shareholdings, you buy 20,000, but total number they have is 25, means that you own 80%. And for NCI, the balancing belongs to them. Okay, so balancing is 20%, also belongs to the NCI. Okay, now next we need to calculate goodwill for every questions. So fair value of considerations here. If you read the questions, you will know that the fair value of considerations that the company pay is 30,000. Here we have it 30,000, so means that you pay 30,000 here. Okay, and then if you look at here, what's the equity parts? When you want to calculate goodwill, you have to calculate the equity parts. So goodwill, shares capital, first one you have share capital. Share capital total number is 25,000, but we only own 80%, so we only times 80%. Okay, 25,000 times 80%, so you have 20,000. Okay, then next will be your capital reserve. Capital reserve also the same thing, is 5,000 but times 80%, so you will have 4,000. Next is retained earning. So when you look at retained earning, you should be very careful in terms of how much they have before you buy over the company. So look at this, how much they have before they buy over the company. You buy over the company, and when you buy over the company, the retained earning they have is 6,000. So this retained earning, when you use to calculate goodwill, the retained earning should be a pre-acquired retained earning. So okay, before you buy over the company. So it's 6,000 in this case. So 6,000 times 80%, you will have 4.8. Okay, so in total, you have 28.8. This is the total value of the company. If you minus out, I spent 30,000 to buy over your company, but the total value of the company is 28.8, means that I spent 1.2 or 1,002 for your goodwill. Okay, so this is goodwill, but then this is not the total goodwill, this is a goodwill of the parent portion. Okay, then we have NCI portion of goodwill. In the question, this mentions here, the goodwill attributable to NCI is 200, so means 0.2 when you convert to 1,000. So total goodwill is 1.4. This is a total goodwill. Now what's the difference between these two goodwill? This is the goodwill for parents. Okay, for parents company, because they own 80% of the shares. Okay, and this is the goodwill for the NCI. They own 20%. So total goodwill is the 100% of the goodwill. So later when you put into your consolidated income financial positions, you have to put this 1,004. Okay. Now next, after you calculate your goodwill, we need to calculate retained earning. So when you calculate retained earning, you need to use the retained earning for your parents company, and also the post-acquisitions retained earning of your subsidiaries company. So if you look at here, parents company, parents retained earning is, if you look at here, it's 30,000. Okay. Now the subsidiaries retained earning. Okay. Subsidiaries retained earning is basically the 23,000 minus 6,000. So you have 17,000 times 80%. Okay, times 80%. and then you get 13.6. Okay, so your total retained earning will be 43.6. Okay, then last one, since we only own 80%, so we have a NCI, this is 20%. Okay, next, how much you have for your NCI? NCI, you have to calculate the share capital. Share capital, this is 25,000 times 20%. Okay, so you have 5,000. Next will be capital reserve. And it will be 5,000 times 20%. Okay, maybe 1,000. Then retained earning, it will be 23,000 times 20%. Okay, now for NCI, there is no pre or post. Pre or post is for the parents company to calculate their goodwill. Okay, then the last one is goodwill for NCI. So according to the questions, they tell you 0.200, right? Okay, so in total, if you look at here, in total you have 10.8. So this is the total non-controlling interest. So now we are going to prepare the financial positions. Okay, so your tangible asset, or we say your NCA, initially your tangible asset, you have 50 plus 40, so total is 90,000. Okay, next you have your goodwill. According to our calculations just now, goodwill is 1.4. Okay, then you have your current asset. So under your current asset, you have your inventory. Now, we have our notes to account just now here. They mentions that you have invoice for goods that have a value of 2,000, which has not been received by patron. So if you look at this one, patron is, I am selling you my goods, but you have not received the goods. So this is a good in transit. So since it's a good in transit, so we have to add back to the inventory of patron company. So here in total you will have 3 plus the adding back of the figures plus 8,000. Okay, plus 8,000. So you will have 3 plus 2 plus 8. Okay, so in total you will have 13. Next is receivables. Now receivables, same is related for these questions. Now because of I have the inventory initially, okay, initially is 20 plus 10 without any adjustment. But just now question mentions I have a good in transit, right? So good in transit, they have already account in the receivables account, so we have to minus out from our receivable account. And if you look at here, you have on to patron. Okay, so it means that they're actually owing you 8,000, this amount. So you have to minus out the 8,000. Okay, so this one minus 8,000. Okay. So total amount that you own is 20. Okay. Next one, you will have cash amount. Cash amount is basic, just add on 2 plus 7, you get 9. Okay. So in total, how much you have in here is 133.4. Okay, so 133.4 is your total asset. Then we go to the equity part. Now bear in mind your share capital. Share capital you'll never add on. You'll only take parents' portion forever and ever. Okay, you only take parents portion. Then capital reserve, again capital reserve, you only take parents portions because the pre-acquisitions capital reserve has been used to calculate your goodwill. So now you only take the parents portion, 12,000, and your retained earning. If you look at this, we already calculate the retained earning is 43.6, so just put in the figures. And you also have your NCI. So non-controlling interest, just now we calculate is 10.8. Okay. Then this side here you have on to Protron. Now it's intercompany debt, so you have to minus out. So trade payable, or we say your payables, creditors. So your trade payables will be 10 plus 12 so total is 22. Okay, now this figure we are not going to put in because you have to minus out from here. So minus from your asset, minus 8,000 from your liability, then only you can balance. So at the end, if you look at this, you have 133.4. So your car is balanced. Now that's all for your question 8.